Say Brazil, and you may start thinking Rio, Carnival, rainforests, oh, and of course football. And now the economy is growing, people are getting richer. Brazil's entering the world stage. Things are on the up. If you live in an area like this, well, you're part of 10% of the population. You'll go to a private school, you'll end up in university, you're going to get those good jobs. But what about if you are part of the 90%? What about if you're a child attending school as part of that 90%? Well, for you, life is pretty bleak.
No. And the selling, it's really like normal. You sell drugs on a public school. And then I look at the boy on my side, he was like smelling cocaine, you know, in my side and in the middle of everywhere. You know, everyone was staring at him and anybody did anything.
Because of our terrible public policies, we have facing lots of social problems inside the school, and the teachers, they are not trained to deal with that.
Are the teachers as well as the students aware of this? Do they know what's going on?
Yeah, sometimes they know, not everything, but I think they know, I think they see, but I think they can't do anything. Like some of them try, but they just give up.
800,000 primary students are not in school. A third of kids drop out.
What I remember from last year was like 40 persons on my class, and I think 25 or fail or have to repeat or just give up. You know, this is a big number, I think.
So that's over half of the people.
Why is that? What is going on? Well, those kids, it's a very different deal in their schools. They feel forgotten, they feel neglected, and they vote with their feet. And they go into poverty, they go into crimes, gangs, prostitution. Brazil's education system is in a crisis.
Where do you start with something as huge as this? We started over 2 years ago by forming Aprender and have begun the process. So what have we done? We saw early on that we needed to demonstrate great active learning, to engage students in their lessons, to inspire teachers to try something different. Running training courses was not enough. We had to get into the schools, push them show and tell. We've been working in Uberlândia in southwest Brazil for the last year, running workshops for about 2,000 students, 500 teachers, 180 head teachers. We've seen the transformational effect of active learning. But what did the participants think of their experience?
Estão interagindo, vocês estão gostando do projeto? Diferente, nunca teve aqui na escola, nesses 6 anos que eu estou, nunca teve a primeira vez. Estou amando.
Foi muito bom, muito obrigado, foi muito divertido a minha equipe. Mãe, deixa muita coisa, nós aprendemos uma coisa boa, que nós temos que trabalhar em equipe.
Põe um novo slide.
Eu gostei muito de participar dessa palestra, né? Porque eu nunca tinha participado de uma coisa dessa e foi diferente pra mim, porque eu nunca tinha construído um negócio desse e todo mundo trabalhando em grupo também foi muito bom. Eu adorei, foi ótimo.
Muito agradecido a vocês. Se Deus quiser, vamos trazer vocês agora.
Gostamos muito. Para nós foi uma experiência assim, nunca vista, nunca experimentada. Foi excelente.
Maravilhoso. Nesse tempo todo que eu estou na escola, primeira situação situação que envolveu todo mundo, que integrou todo mundo, que divertiu e realmente promoveu um trabalho em equipe.
Muito bom, uma manhã diferente, as duas equipes manhã e tarde juntas, então para nós isso é muito rico.
Está sendo muito produtivo, nós estamos aprendendo bastante. Eu creio que vai ser muito bom a gente levar isso para os unidades.
Muitas coisas mudaram na forma de fazer.
So we've had to adapt.
Foi muito bom, foi muito produtivo, fez a gente crescer muito, tanto como equipe, como pessoal, como profissional, como as crianças.
In Goiânia, central Brazil, we're in partnership with a Brazilian NGO. Together, we're setting up a support school, as a first of many, for children from poor neighbourhoods, free for them, funded by local churches and businesses. So we are on our way to the support school, study centre, in a place called a neighbourhood called Garavelo, which is in the city of Aparecida de Goiânia, which is part of kind of Greater Goiânia. High crime rates, real high social deprivation. Pretty dangerous, so we need to be careful about filming. And we're going to go and see how things are getting on with the building of the classrooms.
Oi amigos ingleses, how you doing friends? We are here at Centro Educacional. My name is Jose Beni, we are in Garavelo now, the place that we're going to have our school. Left side here, we have our big room. That's going to be our multi-use room, the big room for like 150 kids. Come on. So here we focus in 3 classrooms. We will have Língua Portuguesa, or Portuguese classroom, math classroom, and science and technology classroom. Here is the classroom, it's a small classroom. We're planning to work with at most 10 kids inside this classroom. Integral school, we have a first period school, so in the second period the kids will be coming here and work with us, okay? Really good to have you inside here, the Centro Educacional Aprender Total.
UNESCO recently published a report about teaching in Brazil, and they concluded that what was needed here was a radical reform programme. And that's why Aprender's here. We're here to help change a system that has kids that need the best education, but they're actually getting the worst education. We're here to start a movement, we're here to start a learning revolution.
Just in the last year, it's been exciting to engage with the local education authorities who've given permission to work in every school. We've linked with the university, and their students are involved with delivering our projects. We've linked with businesses. We're helping to fund and support the kit as we give the schools the kit of Aprender. And we link with many churches. And we have a volunteer team, a growing number, part of this movement of Aprender, who are helping us deliver this type of education.
Outside the Department for Education, where we're about to go in and meet with the Secretary for Education. We've met with national, state and local government, and they're open to new ideas. This isn't about doing something that falls apart when we're not around. We're building capacity and confidence in Brazilian teachers, bringing hope and improving the life chances of thousands of young people. We're a small charity trying to change a whole education system. We're here to help you get involved. Would you like to follow what's happening? Grab our news from the website. You can spread the word through your local people networks. Would you lend your expertise? How about visiting us here to help for a couple of weeks? How about helping to prepare resources? Can you give energy, time, money?
We have lots of people there.
They're watching now.
Yeah, that they reach their own opportunity and they are looking for new opportunities.
Yeah.
They have the
Come
perspective.
over.
Come, we need you, come.
We're in the process of reversing an oil tanker. The changes we're making are deep, dramatic and happening now. You can't see the results yet, although we do in the faces of students and teachers. We are growing a network of change makers, both inside and outside Brazil, who want to change a system to give the 90%, the 42 million students, the same opportunities that the 10% have right now.
We have seen the great job that Aprender has done here in Brazil. And it's really nice to know that it comes from UK to Brazil, and with no doubt it brought inspiration to our students and motivation to our teachers. It's really important, everything that's happened here. Thank you, Aprender.